Hi, welcome to another Döhle coffee break. My name's Sean Langford, Technical Yacht Manager at Döhle Yachts, and I'm joined today with Piers Flood, the Fleet Technical Manager. Today's coffee break topic is new build projects and what a management company can do to support the client through the concept stage all the way through to completion and beyond. So Piers, let's start at the beginning, the concept stage. What is it that a management company can do to support the client?
Key to this is understanding what the client actually wants from the finished product. I mean, these are hugely expensive, time-consuming projects, and you want to make sure you understand very clearly at the end of 2, 3, 4, 5 years and X million euros what the client is actually hoping to achieve. So what we do is look at each of the distinct stages of the process, keeping in mind what the client's seeking, and guide and change our management depending on the stage we're in to ensure technically the project does fulfill what the client wants. And all the time we've got the overriding thought, whether it's during a contract stage, a design stage, build stage, make sure the quality is there. Make sure the schedule of delivery is kept to. Make sure the cost is correct, and then that the owner's wishes are actually being fulfilled with what's being created.
Yeah, okay, good. So looking at that, what is it that a well-established management company, what can they actually bring to the whole project?
I think absolutely vital is experience and knowledge. You know, we mentioned a minute ago how expensive, how long-term these projects are. There's hundreds, if not thousands of people and lots of different entities that work on a new build yacht. And it's important that whoever's managing that, whether technically or from another department, has the experience to understand the different factors involved, has the knowledge to know what works and what doesn't, and also understand what's best practice. So with all the tens of thousands of man hours, whether it's design stage, contract stage, actually building it physically, is it being done right, or is it actually being done to the best possible practice? You know, are you installing a light bulb that works, or one that's being done properly to yacht standard? And that's really vital.
Yeah, good point. As we know, all new build projects are governed by class and flag, and you know, a separate department within a management company like ours could obviously go into a lot more detail on that. But looking at it from a technical point of view, you know, the layout, the functionality of the vessel, and keeping it as it was originally planned in the concept stage, what is it that we can do to support that?
The codes, whether it's a class society, a flag society, or another entity, you know, these codes are significant size, hundreds of pages, thousands of regulations, and they're strictly enforced. So once the boat's delivered, out sailing, port state control or other entities will come on board. They will check the boat is built to or operating to code. So it's really important that as a management company we understand these codes. So when we're looking after the project during build or even at the design stage, we can ensure it's designed or being built in compliance. But the added value a experienced, knowledgeable management company can bring to the client side is, without affecting the safety or security of the boat, the controlling reasons why you have these codes, there's enhancements that can be developed. So perhaps take an example of moving a watertight bulkhead to expand an owner's stateroom. There are abilities in some of the codes to have reasoned arguments with the governing entities, administrations or class societies on why you could safely move a watertight bulkhead. And that's where a good management company's knowledge and experience comes in, understanding what the owner wants and then developing a good argument that's accepted by class or by flag to enable a change to be made that will improve the boat for the owner, but will still be safe and compliant.
Yeah, good, okay. So obviously the technical aspects of a new build project is absolutely huge. What can be done to ensure that everything is in place during the different stages of the build?
Very important is starting correctly. So really at the concept stage, understanding what you're trying to achieve. You've got to develop and design something that will work. I mean, often you see something that looks fantastic on paper, but you know won't work in practice. Make sure that the specification, once the design's been set, is developed, is detailed enough, so everyone understands what needs to be done, the quality levels that are to be achieved.
Yeah.
Contracts, as they're developed, there is technical input there. A lot of legal items, a lot of financial items, but there's technical input there that really can make a contract technically enforceable or grey.
Right.
All the time though, we will be concentrating on the key criteria of the quality. Where's that written in? How do you control that? How do you assess that? The schedule. Do we know how long each item is going to take? Can we monitor that? Do we have the leverage to influence that? And also key is understanding all the different people, the contractors, the designers, the class society, the painters, the AVIT, furniture manufacturers who are involved in the project. Are they fit for the job? Can they deliver? Do they have the quality? So there's lots and lots of technical aspects that are involved in a build, and we, or a management company involved in it, needs to be able to keep their eyes on all of these and enforce and control them.
Yeah, absolutely huge. Yeah. So once the vessel's completed and everyone's happy, it's then in launched, operational. Would the management company continue to support the vessel?
Very much an owner's decision. We would say it makes sense for a management company, as long as they've done a good job during the concept to build and delivery process, to be retained, because they know what the owner wants. They've sat through the build, they know it intimately, and therefore they can efficiently deal with warranty issues, get them resolved with minimal disruption. Moving on from that, post-warranty, the boat will need maintenance, will eventually have a refit. So again, there are efficiency benefits from keeping the same management company involved all the way along, as long as they continue to do a good job.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, good. All right, thanks, Piers. That's the end of our coffee break for today. Thanks for joining us. Any questions on what we've been talking about, do get in contact, and we'll be happy to continue the conversation. Thanks for being our audience, and we'll see you at the next coffee break.